This is my digital rhetorical analysis for Heidi Harris's Digital Rhetoric course for week 9. I chose to analyze the RSA Animates video called Changing Education Paradigms. The video is narrated by Sir Ken Robinson and was presented as a TED Talk on TED.com in 2006. The site calls Sir Robinson a creative expert. After watching the video about education, I started to read some of the YouTube comments. While most praised the video for its creativity, hey, he's a creative expert, I noticed one critic who kindly posted a link to a blog post entitled, What Sir Ken Got Wrong. In this analysis, I don't aim to respond to what he got wrong in his message, as much as I want to point to the things he got right in his rhetorical moves. Whether he's wrong or right, he's been influential. The RSA video has over 10 million hits. Though TED Talks aren't usually the platform for an audience member to raise their hand and ask the speaker, hey, what did you do there? I think responding to his presentation in a similar fashion says, hey, I see what you did there and I like it. The rhetorical strategies of the speaker and animators speak to kairos, delivery and circulation considerations, multimodality, appeals of ethos, pathos, and logos, and how Sir Ken has remediated other mediums. First up is kairos, which is opportunity seized, opportunities of the right moment, the right audience, and the right tools to say something well. It's about the right time to connect the tools, technology, to the culture, audience. I think the evidence that this was the perfect kairotic move is the success of TED Talks today. The conferences started in 1984, but the first videos were released in 2006. The idea for this video was one of the first 6 videos TED ever released. In 2006, the culture was just being introduced to high-quality web products, and they were hungry for more ideas so they could see what it was like. Within the first 3 months, these videos had over 1 million views. In 2006, I still had dial-up at home then. Over 1 million is a lot of dial-up patience. Next, I think we have to mention how this video was delivered and what its value was and is. When I say delivered, and its offspring circulated, I mean how Robinson and RSA get this message out of the TED Talk medium, man in front of a crowd, and into the world, transporting the message to wherever the audience is, in whatever form they need it, on whatever device. This destination of the transportation is its value. In Cognitive Surplus, Clay Shirky talks about a spectrum of values, from personal to communal to public or even civic value. The paradigms talk is challenging paradigms, cultural paradigms. The intent is not to make audience members giggle, though humor is used orally and visually, like when Robinson talks about raising and lowering standards. At 1:40 into the 11-minute video, we hear a laugh track as he asks, why would you lower them? Standards, he means, as a standards flag slides down a flagpole. The real intent is to make viewers reconsider creativity's value in the education system and how it is being encouraged, or discouraged as he accuses. The effect that he hopes for, though, is not just for a viewer to say, well, that's an interesting thought, but to move towards something different. The circulation of this, though, didn't stop with the video being uploaded by the creators. Viewers can take the first move by becoming co-circulators, by sending it on their phone, now in 2013 on their iPad, or forget the hardware. They can send it to everyone in their social networks, Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, are only a link away. The video is also multimodal, as videos are, and as TED Talks are. TED Talks, an oral medium, allow the speaker to be in front of the audience, using voice, gesture, posture, even props if comedian Carrot Top is ever asked to speak. With the information delivered in this RSA animate video, those visual bodily displays are removed. They are replaced by an animator illustrating Robinson's message in playful animated cartoons, which include drawings and alphabetic text. Robinson narrates the cartoons. Multimodality allows for synthesis, which is when an audience mentally fuses audio information and visual information presented in sync into one idea. If this map were shown without Robinson's narration, you would see that there is an epidemic of ADHD in southern states. The image changes to add a banner stating "not" to alter this message in the negative. So it is not being treated with prescriptions anymore? Well, Robinson's words and accusing tone fuse the ideas from the map with a ridicule that the word epidemic is used for ADHD diagnoses at all. In this next illustration, the image shows a man pouring pills down a student's throat. While I don't think Robinson has any positive affirmation attached to this image, it could be taken out of context, remixed for something not education related, not even legal. This image and narration has to be presented together. While it might work as a political cartoon, I think that something is lost when Robinson doesn't say, "These kids are being medicated as routinely as taking out their tonsils." The next thing to mention is the rhetorical appeals. Ethos, pathos, logos. While TED Talks have a rap for being about ego, personality, and charisma of the speaker, the ethos of Robinson is not under fire. He speaks as an authority on education and seems truly concerned with inspiring social change by challenging the paradigm. I think he recognizes that the audience appreciates creativity and would not want to see it underprivileged in schools. His humor doesn't hurt either. Finally, what is so cool, no, creative about this video is that it is a whiteboard presentation video, like this one, only professionally created. It incorporates those mediums we know and respect for different reasons. It is at once like a speaker at a whiteboard scribbling down his ideas while we take notes in the classroom, educational, but it is also illustrated like a comic book that we flip through while daydreaming about superheroes saving the world, creative. By referencing those mediums that would be appropriate for a talk on education or creativity, he uses this video to demonstrate and talk about both.